Hi everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to make just a traditional fold card using any shadow box design that you have. This one here is going to be an example of hummingbird design from Shoppapath. You can find it on Etsy. I'll try to link the design to the descriptions if you are interested in. But here are a few cards that I have made. This one here, it's the hummingbird with lilac flowers. Nothing inside yet, but I'll put something in later. And then here's another one. It's the hummingbird with sunflowers. And then today I'm going to show you how to assemble this one here. So here is the hummingbird with butterflies and blossoms. All three designs are from Shoppapath on Etsy. So I'm going to show you how to assemble this after I show you how to convert them into cards. So what you will need for this project is when you upload your design, so this design here measure 8.25 by 8.25, and I need you to upload squares, two squares. So the first square, you will need to change the shape here to 4.25 and unlock this key by 5.5. So that is your first shape that you will need for the card. I'm gonna change it to a lighter color, and then duplicate that one, and we're gonna reduce this one here to a 4.0 by 5.25. Okay, so this will be the main template that you will need to convert your design into the card. This one here, we'll talk about that one after we do this portion. So what you will need to do is reduce your design to the smaller of the two numbers. So this is 4 by 5.25 and 4 is smaller. So we want to reduce this design to a 4. So 4 by 4. If I can work my computer this morning. Okay, so 4 by 4. And once you have that, go ahead and arrange. Oh my goodness. There you go. Okay, so what you need to do is to duplicate. Okay, the computer is not liking me this morning. So you will need to duplicate enough of the 4 by 5.25 for each of the design layer. Okay, I'm not sure how many layers in here, but I'm just going to show you a few of them, and you can continue the process until all the layers are done. So let's go ahead and ungroup that. And I'm going to show you the first 3 or 4 here. So I'm going to just duplicate 3 or 4 of the layer here. And so each one, zoom out a little bit here. So here's the first layer, second layer that I'm going to show you, third and 4. Okay, so with each layer here, just bring them over to the template, arrange it to the top so you can actually see, and then select them both, go to align, center, align, top. Once that is done, highlight the design and go to contour and exclude the outer square. You only want the inner part right here. And because this is white on white, I don't need to worry about whether the design is on top or behind the template, because it's going to be the same color. So highlight them both and go to combine, exclude. Okay, we want to exclude the inner square there. So that's your first layer. So here's your second layer. So again, arrange that design to the front of the template. Select them both, align, center, align, top. Now highlight the design, contour out the outer square, and now bring that design back to the back. And once that is done, highlight them both, go to combine and exclude. There's your second layer. Now I like to keep it in order, so I'm going to put that one behind the top layer here. And here is our third layer. So bring that design to the front. Select them both. Align center, align top. Highlight the design, contour out the square. Bring that design back to the back. And select them both, go combine, exclude. That is your third layer. And let me show you the last layer here, and then you can continue the process with all the layers. So bring that one to the front, select them both, align, center, align, top, exclude the outer square, bring that to the back, and select them both, combine, exclude. Okay, that is the fourth layer here. Now, after you finish all of that, we will create the top two layer with a bigger size because we want to hide the visible layer that's all underneath here. So we want to hide everything. So this is the top two layer that I'm going to show you here because it's going to go right up here. And it's going to be just kind of slightly bigger than the top. So when you put it onto the card, you won't see it as much. So with that being said, all you need is just the top two layers that you did earlier. So let's just move everything aside here. So duplicate 2 of this size, the 4.25 by 5.5, and arrange each one to the template. So bring that one to the top here, bring that design to the top. Right here, bring that one to the top as well. Okay, so once you have that arranged, select them both and go to Align, Center. We just want to center it. And now highlight the design. And as you can see, when you highlight the design, it doesn't give you any other option down here besides combine. That's because what happened was we exclude the shape from that size. Therefore, they won't let you do any contouring. So in order to get just that inner square there, you go to combine and you will hit undo exclude, and now you see just a square or a rectangle, I'm sorry. Just remove that, and there is that small square that we did earlier. So now bring that one to the back and highlight them both, go to combine, and now we exclude. So now this is a bigger size compared to the one that we did earlier. So you can just get rid of that one here. So this one is done. Now let's do the second layer here. Go to Align, Center, highlight that top layer, and again, go to Combine, Undo Exclude, and that did not undo it for me, or did it? Let me see. Oh, it did. Okay. So remove that rectangle shape that is 4.25 by 5.5, and that leaves behind that small inner square. And again, because it's the same color, I'll just go and select them both. And what happened here? I'm not sure what happened here. Select them both. There it is. Okay, so select them both and go to combine and then exclude. So get rid of that small rectangle shape. So now you have pretty much all of your layers done in 4 by 5.25, and then just the top two has now been converted to the 4.25 by 5.5. So that is how we convert the square shadow box into a A2 card, which is 4.25 by 5.5. So that portion is done. Let me show you how to assemble it. Alrighty, so this is what it's gonna be. Let me adjust here. Alright, so here is my card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5 folded in half. And then this one here, remember all the layers that we contour out, that is a 4 by 5.25 right here. So pretty much all the layers have been glued together. Every single one just kind of glued together. And then the top two that we did was a little bit bigger in size, measure 4.25 by 5.5. It's right here. So all you have to do is glue all the layers together and then glue the top two together. And now we will glue the top to the small portion here. So just lightly glue the edges here. You don't have to overdo on the glue. And when you put them together, just kind of line up that square inside here. Let me see. Make sure it lines up nicely. And before you press it down, turn it around to make sure that the back is kind of center as well. Okay. Yep, so that looks center. And once that is done, go ahead and press it down gently. And once that is done, now as you notice that my background is kind of clear. If you want to just kind of cut a square or something for the background, whatever background you want, just go ahead and do that and glue it onto the back. I just like to use my actual card as the background. So if you want to use a different color for it, then you certainly can just change that, and that will determine the background as well. Okay, so I just use a white because I just want a white background. And once you have that done, just kind of glue this whole thing I just kind of put in just a little section here. So gluing this whole thing right onto the card. Make sure they're lined up. And there you have it, guys. You can add message here, whatever message you want down here, add it in, or you can just kind of leave it blank and then create a little kind of like a label or a tag, a sentiment right on it, and you can just attach it on if you like. But this is how you do it. It is really simple process, much easier than you actually think it is. So I hope you have fun. Enjoy making cards. Thanks. Bye.